Welcome to Natural Historical, where a story unfolds using tarot and oracle. Greetings, everybody. What's going on? All right, come on in this room. Have a seat, and let's get it. Let me get this out the way. All right, ladies and gents, my loving Tarotland family, this read will be a part 3 for the late great Angie Stone. We lost Angie Stone March the 1st, 2025. She entered life December 18, 1961. And she has left a mark on those of us who loved her in her music, her art, talent. She was a songwriter. She was a songstress. She collaborated with people on their songs, they on hers, and all that good stuff. And she was a fire sign Sagittarius. Deacon 3, December 18th. All right. And you can go and watch part 1 and part 2 to see what was going on. This read will be who were the enemies in Angie's energy. And there's a part 1 and a part 2 if you were following. All righty. No need for me to say this may resonate with one, a couple, few, or many. I might have said that on the previous 2 videos, but this is us finding out what's going on because her death is under heavy suspicion by many people. It's too many pieces of that puzzle that is not adding up. You know, there's a lot of cracks in the situation. So, allegedly, I have to say. So, I'm going to go ahead on and shuffle. But before I shuffle, if you didn't see 1 and 2, there's a warlock involved, and there's a female who has a position like a CEO, manager, boss, supervisor, something like that. And it appeared that this male warlock and this female so far in part 1 and 2 partnered up to take Angie down because Angie was speaking out against, as they say, the powers that be, for feeling like she was wronged for 40 years of service after all the hard work she put into the music industry, what she contributed. She was not financially paid well. So she started speaking out against that. All right, I've taken up 3 minutes of the time with all this introduction. All right, let's get it. Angie Stone. Let's continue to part 3 to see who were the enemies in her energy and why her not being here anymore, I'll say, took place. A bisexual female who benefits from both sexes by practicing magic. She's after your energy and money. So there's a female that was actually envious and jealous of Angie, and the female swings both ways. She sleeps with men and women, and she was practicing. She's a magic practitioner, and she was after Angie's energy, meaning her vitality. You know, outspoken. Uh, let's say can move a crowd. You know, with her performance, liked and loved by many. She had enemies, of course, also, but and the money that Angie had and was due because it added on to what she had on a grander scale. So there's this female, bisexual female, benefiting from both. Oh goodness, a quick fell out. Oh, want to be shown. Okay, female is being accused of being a dark witch. As you can see, the fingers are pointing. So whoever this female is, she's also being called a witch. Could be behind closed doors or to her face. Excuse me. There's 2 cards sticking out the bottom of the first stack. So When I get back to that stack, I'll pull them. All right. Shuffling spirit, give us some awareness as to who was in Angie Stone's energy, what enemy she had, and not to pull on Miss Stone's energy. She's in the spiritual realm because there's many others, like I said, that's following this investigation and wanting to know what's going on. And although Angie is physically away from here, pulling on her energy could be draining. So that's why I said show me the surrounding people involved with enemies instead of pulling on her directly. But anyways, next card up houses a succubus demon. So far we got this bisexual female who was after Angie's money and essence when it said energy, and she's being called the dark witch. I'm pretty sure behind doors or maybe in her face, and she houses a succubus demon that's a sex demon. Wow, who is this Brizard? So these two that wants to reveal itself at the bottom of the deck. Wait a minute, let me get that out the way. Having constant negative thoughts of you projects negative energy towards you, causing bad or disruptive things to take place for you. Yeah, so this was this female. She did a lot of interfering, interfering and disrupting things to Angie to try to stop and block her with gaining her finances that was due, and maybe like concert tour dates. The lady was trying to disrupt that. You know, she really was, man. She oh wow, she deeply couldn't stand Angie. Shoot. So next card out. You shine the light on the darkness. You are a truth seeker and speaker. You promote love, balance, humanity, harmony, fairness for humanity. Your angelic nature has opened the doors to be attacked by negative forces, physical and spiritual. See, the person is being attacked physically and spiritually. So this is Angie. That was like a message for her. And because she was so outspoken and she wanted, things to be fair and balanced with people that she, was surrounded by or directly involved with, as though to say, look, everybody can eat, everybody can get their fair share. Hey, you know, if you're good at something, put that talent out there and be liked and loved by the world. I can help you do that, without all this yada, yada, yada. So, but because she was that type of person, and we know the devil and his minions work on a minute basis, I won't even say hourly. And she was a type of person that shined a light on people or spoke truth. So, therefore, malevolent entities or spirits people who house those entities of spirit was constantly attacking Angie. So let's stop at those cards, and I'm gonna go to the Talk to Me Oracle deck. Let's see what this deck has to speak on, and hope all is well. Hope you all enjoyed the weekend because the Monday beginning of the week is here. So gotta get up, get out of bed, get back to work. Who looks forward to that? And I'm not even going to speak in existence. Who's looking forward to the Monday blues? Let's just keep positive energy, pray and hope tomorrow brings a bright day for you all at the beginning of this week. What was that drop? Oh, just a pen. All right. Talk to me, Toracle. Let's see. What do you got to say? What was being said? What's the gossip? What is going on? I'm about to say, no, nothing want to come out this stack. Free to be more, I believe. And that meant Angie could have been more than what, and strive to have been more than what she was labeled as. Like I said, she did have some enemies. She got a lot of black backlash for being involved with this celebrity that was 19 at the time and she was 30 and they conceived a child, and some people found her to be controlling and, too bossy and outspoken. And she's feeling like, hey, I am who I am. This is how I rock and roll, and I'm free to be that way. And even more, I deserve it. I put my work in 40 years, so why not? You know, I shouldn't have to be tied to this devilish contract to only limit myself to who and how I should be. She got a lot of backlash also because of her appearance, with the colorism thing and the weight thing. So she's like, hey, I can be more than what you all are portraying me to be. And I have that right, free to be more than what you all are labeling me as. So go ahead on, Angie. Angie left her mark on this world. Something about autumn. So maybe at the autumn time is when it's going to be a break in this situation, this case. Right now it's being gossiped still heavily on social media. So autumn time, something's going to come out speaking about this. Yeah, look at this came out in, I think, part two. A dominant bee with a big mouth and ego. This is how they thought of her because she was so outspoken, and the dominance came with her positions and how she operated in the industry. And get another stack. You know, she was looked at as like big chiefin. Like, want to run the show. Things need to go this way. Left a king for a bum. Ooh. We need to find out who that is. Angie left somebody who had king status, which is what, like a hierophant for a bum. Says the effing nerve. Oh, so this is the male speaking. So, ooh, we need to do a read on that. So actually, a male is saying, Angie, you stepped down to deal with somebody who was low rate and low grade. That wasn't even worth it. And maybe this is the person that played a role in her demise. So I'm going to stop it there because I went overtime. And of course, this calls for a part four. So that was part three of Angie Stone's reading. And heavy female enemy in her energy. And towards the end, we see that there's a male that was disappointed in her because he felt like she stepped down to be with somebody that didn't serve her any purpose, and she wasn't going to get anywhere with him, and probably caused her demise. But anyway, I love you guys. We'll do it again. Talk to you later.